This is Morales. Looking to get in behind there, and they have. This is Weston Ojeda. And now Wolf. Fernandez Macau goes wide, cuts back, and scores! It could be November all over again.
He gets numbers inside the area. As the ball gets worked out to Fernandez Macau, he works a bit of space, but this is awful from Kalina. I mean, a player who has...
It's the man who got the party started for the Red Bulls in the Windy City over the weekend, Rubalcaba, with his 4th goal. Trying to play that ball through Donkor, wanted Hall. Mehmeti helps win it back. Now Forsberg, Emil Forsberg, able to play this in. Cowell with the cross, goal! Big finish in front, and who else is it going to be but Julian Hall, 7th of the year. And Red Bull rolling early on in the 7th minute. They've got the lead.
Out right now, but then Mehmeti straight away, he's on top of Garsdorp. That enables then Red Bulls, who have committed 5 players forward, to get themselves in a great position.
5 goals in 34 regular season games. This is a situation tonight where they need him to make it happen and be the protagonist when it comes to finishing for this side tonight. Given away again by Red Bull and taken here. Andre Gomez, the Portuguese midfielder. Picard plays it across. Shot, goal! What a play, tie game! The crew able to level this up.
Well, we spoke about a giveaway from the first goal, and this is another one. It's the second time that Forsberg's done it. It's absolutely brilliant play from Gomez. But then you just see they get themselves into a great position, plenty of players in the box, and then it's Max Arfston just coming in off that right wing position.
Gomez again. Multiple Red Bull defenders close down. Arfston taken here by Red Bull, and now Cowell to race onto this. Cowell plays it across, and again Julian Hall make it 2 and make it 8 on the year.
And Hall goes straight over to Cowell, and this is the reason why. That ball is nothing short of perfection. It's one of those ones where the defender's running towards their own goal. They're thinking to themselves, I don't want to score an own goal. It's a difficult one.
Chance here. Rossi. Tie game. Diego Rossi gets it done. Ice in his veins, and we're level at 2.
And it's the correct decision. And then Rossi with the instant impact. And it had to be right in the corner as well, because Ovaf, he goes the right way but gets no way near it.
To the far post, cleared off the line initially, but cleaned up in front. Red Bull with a 3-2 lead, and Julian Hall in the middle of it all. So too was Shea.
Parker's goal. I really do. Hall will try and claim it, and quite rightly so, but he goes towards goal. But
match day in a row that a former Montreal goalkeeper has headed back. Crepeau, most recently against Orlando. Longstaff, inside, Rios! Wow! Back-to-back goals for Daniel Rios! Take that one out the net!
Take a look at this. I questioned first whether he was onside or not. Martin Longstaff feeds the ball back out to him. But this is just such composure. It's almost as if he knew this one was going in the top bin. Goalkeeper Pantemis has got absolutely no chance. That's a phenomenal strike to make it 1-0 Montreal.
First, your 4th corner for Velda. Velda, this one towards the 6, headed away. It'll be reset with Velda again. Second chance, drive this in, and it's put in the back of the net.
Just waiting for it as a striker. The cross comes back out, and as it does come back out, it's a beautiful delivery to the near post.
Top towards Kelsey, cleared away Jalen Neal. Montreal's back line have to be alert. Daniel Rios. One-time ball, forward by Longstaff. Wiki Carmona's got wrong side of the defender. Wiki Carmona through. Wiki Carmona places. Deadly attack by CF Montreal. break.
I think the goalkeeper goes down way too easily here and way too soon. James Pandemis makes it an easy decision for Vicky Carmona to simply side foot it into the near post. It's awful goalkeeping, but take nothing away from Carmona, utilising his pace to get in behind Flori.
And Smith drops it back in. Velder turns, chips, acrobatic clearance, back to Velder, kisses the post, rebound in!
I mean, this is just determination. The first strike is fabulous. It takes a slight contact of Gillier and slows the ball down, and that invites Cole Bassett to get there first again.
Ojeda. Mr. Orlando Martin Ojeda puts the Lions in the lead.
To be a penalty kick, there's no question about it. And Ojeda steps up, shows composure, the little stutter step, he raises it over Rick.
Orlando right back on top of things. Ojeda chips it towards Dorsey. Thiago takes it off of Bender. Still Thiago. It's Dorsey! It's two! Orlando just would not quit.
For Macania to win the ball. He doesn't win the ball. Thiago and Dorsey combine, and that is really, really good instincts from Bender to step into the space and put Philadelphia in a transition moment.
Billy's turn, Sullivan up the line. It's Harriel, the cutback. Hilaski! Milan Hilaski on the board. Cavan Sullivan starts the play. Game on at 2-1.
Dangerous strikers in Major League Soccer when he gets in and around the goal. Cavan Sullivan involved yet again. Game on.
Well, that's not good enough for Miloski. And Luis Otavio does very well. Takes it off his feet. Now Spicer weaving his way forward. Tyree Spicer gets through. 3-on-1 for Orlando. Spicer driving forward. Sweeps it across. Duncan McGuire! Big Dunk is back!
And Duncan McGuire keeps it low, uses the slick surface. The torrential downpour down here in Orlando.
Only as far as Harriel, the right back. He's been active, comes inside. Danley, good ball out to Cavan Sullivan in space. Sullivan curls it inside towards the back post. Bender knocks it down. It's Sullivan! Cavan Sullivan with his first MLS goal! The first of many top-flight goals for the teenage phenom.
Cavan Sullivan never stagnant, constantly on the move. And what a finish that is, low, past Crepeau, again using the slick surface. That Harriel does so well to throw him off.
Back the other way, Korzanowski, Ben Bender! In his first game ever as a left back, Ben Bender drags the Union back from the brink.
Takes the slightest of deflections off of Griffin Dorsey, but take nothing away from the finish from Ben Bender.
Marine chests it down. Marine, the Spaniard, combining with Angulo. Marine sends one in. Ojeda! Orlando Starman rises to the occasion.
And the service from Marine. Tyree Spicer's been a massive difference maker out on that left-hand side. Drawing so much attention, but it's Marine with the service into Ojeda at the near post. The Philadelphia Union.
That was the second goal against Orlando. Brilliant combination with Suarez and Messi that got Segovia an easy finish, and that one almost happened with Ian Frey and Messi combining.
Oh, wonderful for Miami. Oh, it's going to go in! Miazga clears it off of Messi.
Matt Miazga isn't definitive with his decision of whether or not to cut it back or to drill it 30 euros into the stands.
Kevin Denke to level the game. A hesitation, and it's in!
Oh my goodness.
St. Clair got a big touch to it, but couldn't keep it out. He knows how close he was. The big man will dance. Level in Ohio, 1-1.
Referee blows the whistle, stutter step, short run up. Dane St. Clair reads it, left paw.
2 more chances before the World Cup break. Sunday against Portland, the next Sunday against Philadelphia. Denke turning for Cincinnati. Over to Ramirez, whips it across, back post, and in! Wonderful goal!
They get into the final third. Great little pattern of play into the feet of your number 9, but then a first-time ball.
Segovia settles for Miami. Segovia into Suarez, Messi, back to Suarez, over to DePaul, driven in, Messi! The classic cutback!
Leo Messi and Inter Miami. The first time ball for DePaul, it was always about
Messi trying to poke it away, instead Buka gets it to Echenique. Finally, they relieve some pressure. Denke has Evander. Evander cutting inside. Evander still. Evander! Can't give that man time and space. What an incredible goal from Evander. Cincinnati lead again. 3-2.
Have they been directly correlated together? Now there's number 6. Good on Denke to make that run after passing to Evander. And how many times against the grain, against the flow of the game? Good luck. 19 yards out, Dane St. Clair has no chance. And in the Queen City, Evander says, I'm king. 3-2. What a goal, what a game.
Miami take it away. Messi. Silvetti cutting inside. Silvetti still! Oh! Matteo Silvetti levels the game!
For Miami in this second half have come from just turning over Cincinnati. Difficult spot for Kyle Smith and Ramirez to play out of. And then you lose possession. You play into the feet of Messi.
Messi clips it into the box. Celentano catches. Oh, a disaster! Berterame scores! Celentano collides with his own teammate, and Miami lead. Remarkable.
And what a difficult moment as a goalkeeper coming off your line. If you come off your line, you...
Silvetti with Smith chasing. Back to Silvetti, into Messi! Oh, hat-trick! The Rosario boys combine for Miami's 5th!
Yet, for some reason, it felt uneasy for Cincinnati. I think some of that is Silvetti. Silvetti's been really good coming on, and this will be interesting whether or not it is a hat trick for Messi or an own goal off of Celentano. But either way, it doesn't matter.
He started a foundation to help provide hijabs for women to play in the Muslim areas of his country, like in Ghana. It was, what 17-year-old does that? What 17-year-old does that? Brian Acosta with the finish. Espinoza set it up. Acosta and Nashville's depth continue the charge for the first place boys in goal.
Espinosa for plays just like this. He gets his head down and just sizes up Polster inside to out, and then picks his head up and puts this where no continues on, and fortuitously does bounce right straight into his side there. You understand if you're Corcoran that you don't want to let Carlos Hill charge forward.
Oh, give it away. Madrigal again. 2-0. Nashville.
This is one where Matt Turner will not want to look at this replay. And Juan Madrigal is in a good spot.
Seventh corner for Nashville. Set play, driven low and into the corner. Oh, it's a beauty. It's Hani Mukhtar. It's Brian Acosta once again. He's got 2. That one straight from the training ground. And the set pieces put Nashville up 3-0.
Is the New England Revolution, who is not shocked as this man right here and Christian Espinosa, because he sees his homie and Brian Acosta open at the top of the box. 2 goals from Brian Acosta, 2 assists from Christian Espinosa on the night. This is absolutely...
Markovic. Backside header, Baribo. Back to Baribo. Ty Baribo! Back in the lineup, back on the score sheet.
Quick restarts, get it into play quickly, and then they're off and running with numbers. Lovely little back heel.
Davila. Zinkernagel. Pineda. Davila. Zinkernagel, the service, the header snapped in. Oh, that is exquisite. Robin Lod, mask and all, the hero that Chicago needed.
They have on the field, just one moment to turn off defensively for DC United and they will make you pay. Look at this ball from Zinkernagel. It starts with the positioning, but
with 20 minutes to play, Zinkernagel denied by Thompson. Ball back across and in. Kuipers, 9 in 9 games.
the encroachment will be on that far side.
He'll wait until after the set piece. Could you really have it go from here? It's knuckling, it's knocked down, and now it's hammered home by Haile Selassie, and Chicago up 3-1, may have grabbed the 3 points.
The second touch, top corner, doesn't make a mistake about it. But right there, that first touch is...
Yeah, there's been, more change than they would have liked from the manager position, from the front office, and trying to find their footing.
Yeah, watch out here, Leuven with a back pass, and they score! What a goal!
Squaring it right across the frame. It's an easy tap in there for Totland, and St. Louis City take the lead early at home.
Cordoba on the run, playing a real estate for La Pantera. Here's the cross, Loris gets lost, loose ball, and they score! That's a goal! For St. Louis City! Rafael Santos coming in through the back door!
He's a designated player at the 9, but likes to drift wide, and you can see why. What a ball in there. Just dangling that in front.
.com/hospitality. Tafari. To Martinez. Good ball into space. Martinez chips it and he scores! That's a goal for the black and gold.
Has needed to make changes to bring in some pace on that right flank, and Martinez comes in almost nearly with his first touch of the match. It's a lovely ball in there from Tafari. Sneaks in behind the line. Berkey comes out into no man's land, and it's a clever little finish just to dink it over him, and before you know it, in and in.
Longer run up here for the Croatian international as he eyes his spot. Musa, and he gives FC Dallas a 1-0 lead.
Not a lot of argument from the defense. Then Musa stepping.
Premium seats and suites, elevated food and beverages, exclusive entertainment, and so much more. Go to FIFAWorldCup.com/hospitality. Berhalter looking for the corner, and he's tied this game at 1 with an absolute blast to kiss under the bar.
With the laces, watch this ball move when it leaves his feet. It's good lay back. You got the defense back a little bit, and that ball's dancing all the way to Michael Collodi. Just knuckling the whole way there. You expect Collodi to do a little bit more. He gets a firm hand on it. Definitely some fault on the goalkeeper, but you see there's no rotation on that ball, which means it's...
And you just saw the shot of Jesper Sorensen, the head coach for Vancouver a moment ago. Good entry ball, looking for Brian White, and it slips through. I think that's going to be an own goal, last touched by Horogide. Either way, after going down a goal, Vancouver have taken their first lead tonight.
Early ball behind the back line. We saw that clearance just moments before.
And here's Norris. Patience here from FC Dallas as they weave it from side to side. The Israeli midfielder, Benjamin, sending it in, and it's headed into the back of the net. And guess who? It's Logan Farrington. We're tied at
2. The play to develop. And then ultimately that final ball. Look at this ball from Benjamin. In swinger. Timed perfectly. Logan Farrington. Diagonal dart.
In onto the edge of the 18. Good ball in the direction. That wall all the way back across in the direction of Brian White. And Ocampo will keep it in. First time. Berhalter looking for the corner. And his second tonight will give Vancouver a lead one more time.
It's from Berhalter to have a go here. But it looks like it goes right through the hands. Again, 2 hands on the ball. And you can see Collodi's body language just as he hits the ground. He opts to go for it, tries to catch it. And while this is well placed into the side netting, Collodi with plenty of time to get his hands out, make a save, and opt for the safe route of clearing the lines.
A little shimmy, got himself some space, but back to Harrington nonetheless. Cobb looking out forward for Ronan. Aronson now with a nice turn. Navajo's going on a run. Navajo in space! Slotted home! The flags stay down on the roadside. Jumps ahead 1-0. Rafa Navajo does it again with his 8th of the season.
Paxton Aronson right there evades the challenge. He takes a nice long touch, and it's Jefferson Diaz. He's so deep.
He loses out. Berg Janssen forward. He's got numbers. Sliding it through for Harris. Harris putting it across. Kapita!
With all the open real estate in front of him, exactly what Sporting Kansas City have been chasing. Release the wings, play the game. Just hit the simple ball right in front of you. You know, really easy patterns that are present and just not efficient in their actions at all.
This is Calvin Harris. Garces has to show that speed once again. He gets it to Joveljic. Joveljic in the area. Chips the keeper perfectly.
Just the understanding of where the next moment needs to come from. The vision, great touch, lures everybody in to sleep.
The side thought they were really building some momentum, getting results in their last 3 games, but again, this is a tough away swing for them. 3 straight away matches. They've looked heavy-legged tonight at times. Garcia driving forward.
Go on,
he finds Harris. Harris! He smiles at the heavens as at long last he's got his first Sporting Kansas City goal.
No doubt about it. 2 assists in the first half. He's got a 30-yard run off the backside of the playmaker.
You're going cross country here like Kerouac or something on the journey for the Galaxy. They come forward again. Peck unleashes one. Absolutely superb. Gabriel Peck.
Everything wants to be on the inversion. The cutback to the inside on that magical wand of a left foot. Not enough pressure from Harris. Needs to be tighter, needs to continue to push him to the far side of the field, and instead, what a strike from Peck. If only one. A glimpse in
the Heritage Cup between two originals, two teams that kept their name from the early years, that are both U.S. based, as that one is intercepted by Animoba. And San Jose have done it again. It is Nico Fernandez.
Just gave you the game plan. Young, athletic, dynamic, and ruthless with their press. Seattle trying to keep possession, build out of the back, jumps goalkeepers off his line, and just...
3 penalty kicks this season. They've got it from the spot. Rusnak, no problem, Route 1. And the midweek crowd rises at Lumen Field. They deserve it. 1-1.
Ball off the arm of Romney. Casual, cool, calm, collected. Albert Rusnak right down.
60-70% of the Sounders roster have Tacoma Defiance roots. Jesus Ferreira, Route 1, weaving a miss! Jesus! How do you like me now?
The lack of recovery and athleticism, that's crucial in favor of Seattle. Because
the rival New York Yankees, live pregame coverage begins at 6 p.m. Eastern on Apple TV. Not a bad look there. It's Judd. Finds his own shot. Preston Judd is the real deal. Holyfield. Goal number 9.
He shapes for that near post. And as he comes down, that slight little hesitation, clears space.
Numbers. Di Rosario, smart look down. Kingston has been a ball of energy. Ferreira, first touch.
That's a really good pick out. Really good pick out of Jesus Ferreira.
Nuhu gets it from Christian Roldan. Good looping ball, Di Rosario! Oh, you know it's coming. His daddy was a pistol. And he's a son of a gun.
That is the marks from San Jose. It's one thing to be disappointed about a draw. It's a whole nother conversation about giving up this.
Dua finding Luca Bombino. Raya dropping deep. Bombino, entry pass. Lovely movement from Valakari. Gets it back. Played across. It's deflected. It looks like it's over the line. It's given. Valakari.
Where you have runners, David Vasquez does what he's supposed to do as an attacking midfielder and attack the box. Look at that aggressive run to the near post. And
that was better from Austin in terms of looking to play transition football.
And that is an area where Austin can cause some problems for San Diego. San Diego, in possession, they'll play with a higher line.
Back from Bryant. Bryant scores! It's a classic Anders Dreyer finish. And once again, that Austin back four caught napping. Dreyer makes no mistake.
The ball starts deeper with McVeigh, and he plays that initial ball into Ingvartsen. And once he lays that off to Soma.
Ramirez in good form. Dua going from back to front quickly here. Dreyer gets in behind, takes it in stride, still has it. Really good strength from Anders Dreyer. Looked like Kolmanic just knocked him off, killed, but he kept it. Mighton, back for Soma, could go for goal. Does go for goal, it's in!
You talk about the balance and the composure of Anders Dreyer to bring it down. We were talking about Soma in the first half. What would his role be? How is he orchestrating that midfield? And now he chips in with a shot from distance. Austin are too lax. They don't get pressure to the ball. so much easy he has the space.
Bombino back for Anibal Godoy. Vasquez, lovely ball in behind. Bombino has it, pulls it back, he finds it. It's a super team goal from a San Diego FC side who are finally back on track.
He's patient, he's calm, he's just waiting for that near post run from Ingvartsen. You got to say from Austin is Port. St. Louis have won a couple in a row, as well as their most recent one being tonight at home versus LAFC. They'll play host to Austin as well.
Yep. Vasquez coming the other way. He started it all. Vasquez still going. He might finish it all. Finish it out.
He gets the first goal, and now he gets this long solo effort. Zamblé does a good job of just getting out of the way.
Starting in 30 days for the United States, and they kick off against Paraguay in LA. Long heave from Yedlin, back across, catastrophic for the Houston Dynamo, and RSL pounce.
But they organize well. Negri goes up for this header. He has pressure on his back. He needs to be told.
Probably making a case for MLS Young Player of the Year, and acres of space just gobbled up here by DeAndre Yedlin, who continues to come forward. Goso goes Golazo, and Real Salt Lake double their pleasure here in Sandy, 2-0.
He gets a wonderful first touch. The top of your screen, Solans was coming across. Instead, he goes wide. That allows DeAndre Yedlin to find Gozo in this area.
43.5% of the ball on average. Made the most of it. Goso looking to do the same. It's Goso! Smooth as you like.
Will draw players out. This dribble penetration pulls Antonio Carlos out. Gozo recognizes it, makes the run in behind the back line. The retreating defender cannot cut off the angle from Gozo because he comes inside. As Negri comes across, he's not able to retreat quick enough or at an angle that takes it away, and Jonathan Bond is not able to make this save. Gozo picks out his corner. You see that little bit of a look.